Missile defense, the topic recently in Washington, D.C. While Congresswoman Elise Stefanik pressed for commitment to build a site at Fort Drum, military leaders remained ambiguous. 7 News reporter Lexi Burning live tonight covering our top story. Lexi?
Jeff, since 2019, the Department of Defense has seemingly shown support for Fort Drum as the new site, even including the post in budget language. But after a questioning by Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, leaders aren't making any promises.
My question to you, General Collins, is as the director of MDA, can you confirm to me that this $10 million is being used as dictated by Congress, as explicitly stated by Congress at Fort Drum to begin the planning and design of a third missile defense site?
Ma'am, the $10 million has been authorized and appropriated for that purpose, and that's the purpose we're executing it for.
In a direct line of questioning in a housed Armed Services Committee last week, Congresswoman Elise Stefanik grilled Lieutenant General Heath Collins, director of the Missile Defense Agency. The questioning about $10 million set aside in the National Defense Authorization Act towards the planning and design of an East Coast missile defense site on Fort Drum. Drum has been the long preferred location by the Department of Defense. In a 2019 letter written to the chairman of the Committee on Armed Forces, officials wrote Fort Drum would be preferred by a small margin. And in 2023, Stefanik garnered more support, including from then chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, General Mark Milley.
The question is it strategically worthwhile? I personally think yes.
But from the sounds of Friday's questioning, no one is making any promises.
It also designated that when a requirement was set for a continental site, that there would have to be a readdress and a reassessment of location based on performance.
Advocate Drum Chairman Dave Zembeck listened to the questioning.
It sounded like they were just kind of leaving themselves room to reconsider where they might locate such a facility.
He says the multi-billion-dollar site, if on Fort Drum, would give the North Country region a significant economic boost.
As I recall the number, they're talking well over 600 jobs, permanent jobs, and those would be you're dealing with higher-end technology.
It's unclear where the project stands. While some say it should happen, Congress has yet to write the check to pay for it. The other two locations that have been considered are in Michigan and Ohio. Jeff.
Now, 7 News has tried to talk with Congresswoman Elise Stefanik directly about the missile defense project potentially getting built at Fort Drum. What could be a transformative project for the region and for the people who live here. Our first request was made March 7th. More than 4 weeks later, we got a statement from the Congresswoman's office. We repeated our request for an interview, but the Congresswoman's office responded to 7 News that it cannot fit an interview at this time.